Well, hello, and welcome to my fourth recording of an original song for YouTube. I actually really enjoy doing this, so I'm sure there's going to be more songs to come as the weeks go by. Now, even though I've got a new album coming out soon, full of all new songs, I thought for this particular song I'd go back to my EP from 2007, Comfort Zone, and the song I'm going to sing today is going to be I Don't Smoke. Now, I wrote this maybe 5 years ago or thereabouts. I was living in Brisbane at the time. I hadn't been there for very long, maybe 2 months or 3 months. And I remember on this particular day, I'd taken the train into the city. I'd just gotten off at Central Station and I was walking towards Queen Street Mall just to do a bit of shopping. And I noticed that maybe 5 or 6 metres behind me there was a guy that was yelling towards me, trying to get my attention. You know, hey, excuse me bro, sorry dude, excuse me. And well, I ignored him. And the reason for this was that earlier on in the day, I'd seen this guy just out of the corner of my eye on the train, and I noticed that he was wearing really scruffy clothes, and he just looked a little bit unshaven and a bit dirty. So I actually assumed that he was homeless, and that he wanted to try and get my attention, so he could ask me for cigarettes or for money or something like that. So I ignored him and kept on walking towards the mall, and he got a little bit closer and a little more demanding. You know, hey, sorry dude, excuse me, I'll just be a second, won't be long, sorry man. And I got a bit fed up with him actually, so I kind of turned around and I just said, what do you want? And well, it turns out that he didn't want cigarettes, he didn't want money. The reason he was trying to get my attention was that so he could ask me for directions to the nearest florist. And I worked with him for about another 100 metres and he told me his story. It actually turns out that only a couple of days beforehand, his father had tragically passed away in a car accident. And he was here in Brisbane for the funeral, and he wasn't familiar with the city of Brisbane, so that's why he wanted to know where the nearest florist was. And I felt terrible. I was so disappointed in myself that I passed him off as being homeless, wanting cigarettes or money, when in actual fact he just wanted to know where the nearest florist was so that he could get his hand on some flowers and pay his respects to his late father. So I went home later on that afternoon. And I wrote this song, I Don't Smoke. Stuck behind an unseen wall, distinguishing nothing at all. Outside the boundaries of my barrier, who knows who could be a carrier of a social disregard? 'Cause I feel as though it's hard to deal with, slam right through my unseen wall. Still I leave unseen your call. Persevere with your attempting to steer me from my venting of your social disregard that I feel is oh so hard to deal with. Sorry for not obliging. These streets are a joke, recurring expectance. I don't smoke. Getting to know you now, why I sadly revoke my misdirectness. You don't smoke. A tragic scene you soon unfold. Wasted dream is all you hold. All the things in life you'd rather have surrendered, but your father died alone and cold by the tree beside the road. The thing behind my unseen wall. recurring expectance. I don't smoke. Getting to know you now, I sadly revoke my misdirectness. You don't smoke. We are lost inside and dignified, the world's ignoring. With foolish pride I stepped outside.